I can't wait to see Shaggy be born out of a tube.
Wait, did you just say Ikea?
Shut up! I don't even know what you're referencing.
That's a line in the film where Shaggy's like, Scooby-Doo, did you just say Ikea? Because Scooby-Doo said, this looks like Ikea. So how many times have you seen Scoob?
I have seen 30 minutes of it.
And that's it?
And, okay, yeah, once, around the time it came out, my parents thought it was really bad. So I was just like, okay. And I stopped watching along with them.
I've seen this film 3 times.
Okay.
I've seen it once by myself, and I've seen it again with a friend from high school. And then I had to watch it again with my mom, because my mom wanted to watch this film, and she liked it. She thought it was fine. And now I'm watching it
here... But anyway, so he got really ticked at me for stopping Once Upon a Time in Hollywood 30 minutes early. And then I told him I stopped Scoob 30 minutes early, and he was like, oh yeah, you're cool. That film sucks anyway. And I'm like, okay, that's so you're
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, it's a good film, but you have to know that it's completely imaginative and fictionalized in the mind of Quentin Tarantino, because it's based on historical events, yes, but he fictionalized it and made it like a fairy tale based on what he thinks should have happened. So they made celebrities who aren't douchebags into douchebags in this film. Like, what's his name? Not Jet Li, Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee's in this film, and he's an asshole, but he's not an asshole in real life. But Quentin Tarantino, he wanted to make him a piece of garbage, so he made him a piece of garbage in Once Upon a Hollywood. So that's in bad taste, but it's his opinion. It's all fictionalized in his imagination.
But yeah, so I just wanted to mention that he found it perfectly fine that I quit Scoob early, but was like offended by how I quit Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
It's a good film, but you have to be in the right mindset to enjoy it.
That was anher one where my
I love this
found
look.
It really, really boring.
The overview for Scoob. Ravaged by the loss of Scooby-Doo in a snowmobile accident. Very graphic. The Mystery Inc. gang must reunite for the funeral and solve the That is not the plot of the film. Who wrote that?
I love that. Somebody was just having fun.
R.I.P. Scoob, he died in a snowmobile accident, and it was very graphic. I can't believe it showed it as a Wade sheet film. To be united for that side.
That's really funny.
Okay, let's watch Scoob.
I'm ready to give this a 3-star. If the jokes are really funny and the characters are good, I'll give it a 3-star, because other than that, I think it is a decent kids movie. When they get to the funeral section, I really want to,
the snowmobile accident. I want to see the captions of the sound effects
for
him getting.
Snowmobile accident.
Oh, that's a sequel. The sequel is supposed to take place on Christmas on a snowy day. Oh, he tickled his butt. Okay, now I'm giving it a 5-star. Good voice.
He's gonna listen to Mad World.
Welcome to another episode of my new podcast, Friends. Go.
I'm guessing this takes place in like 2009 film. Oh yeah, those are definitely 2 friends, not a lesbian couple. Oh man.
Make friends.
Movies.
Movie. Sand movies. Hot
Nice
damn.
to meet you.
I think that might be the same kid from Boss BB.
But it's all good.
Let me
eating
check.
lunch by myself
It could be.
and hanging out by myself.
Ralph Banshee's grandson.
I lose a lot of balls.
I lose a lot of balls.
No.
Okay, it's not.
He's
It
not.
sounds very similar.
He's the kid from Paw Patrol.
Oh.
Or sorry, the dog from Paw Patrol, the main dog.
What the dog doing?
Yeah, what's the dog doing?
I mean, this scene is kind of very
Wait,
similar
what?
to
Why are Scooby?
what?
Why are Scooby snacks already a thing?
I think that's
Oh,
why he
wait, no,
names
that's
them
what he
after.
I gotta warn you.
That's
it's
right,
got
I forgot.
gummy
I forgot about
worms,
this
tater
scene.
tots, and ketchup bladder.
Yeah, I think this scene is very similar
know,
to
no liverwurst.
Baby
It's not
Luigi
likely
and
to
Baby
get
Mario
protein.
scene from the Mario Bros movie.
Yeah, I get it.
This is all setting up them being best friends, being there together, and then eventually Scooby-Doo's going to get lost. I want to
Oh, I
spoil
thought you were
it.
gonna say Scooby-Doo eventually gets laid.
No, Scooby-Doo eventually gets hit by the snowmobile. It has a whole funeral scene.
A beautiful scene.
Sand in my sandwich.
This mangy stray's done enough. Is he your dog?
He's like totally mine. If you want to be.
I'd like that very much.
Okay, then.
See, he
What's
asked for
his name?
consent.
All right. If the dog has a
All
middle
right,
name,
sounds good to me.
there's no punishment for damages or theft. I don't like it, but them's the laws.
Them's the laws.
If the dog has a middle name, he literally
See, there's
gets
some good jokes in this
scot-free.
film.
I'm Norval, but
I never
Still bad.
said there wasn't any.
No, I mean, so many people in reviews of this say that all the jokes suck.
That's what I said.
This film's unfunny.
we'll work.
But then
on it.
again, all those reviews came out before the Mario Bros. Film. They'll probably don't love it after watching the Mario Bros. Film. Because, like, okay, you know what? This is faithful Scooby-Doo. I'm gonna give it a positive view. Let's see what they got.
You gotta point out these references.
Yeah,
though.
there's the Blue Falcon, all the Blue Falcon, which is most
Oh,
obvious
okay. Well,
reference.
yeah, that comes out.
This is Blue Falcon.
Oh, I think I saw a Jetsons
Falcon.
thing on the ground.
Yeah,
Well,
Jetsons right
Blue
there.
No.
Man. Oh man. I guess it's just the suit that.
There's
Oh, you got a Funko
like the
Pop?
comics on
And
the
he's
ground. Are...
Wonder Dog sidekick, Dynamite.
Oh, they do have the Funko. Whoa, that is the real Funko Pop. That's so weird.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Super Nintendo.
And
what's this?
Wait, why do they have Super Nintendo if they freaking have smartphones in this universe? Is he just a
maybe he's
retro
just a
nut?
Cool retro. Yeah, he's just a cool retro
I've
kid.
been before.
They're getting engaged now.
I love it.
What if you said that freaking sucks? I hate it.
Never take it off.
The voice is really weird, but I'll get used to it.
How's the voice real? That's his actual voice in the show. That's Scooby-Doo's actual voice actor, by the way.
Oh, okay. I
That's
guess
the only
I'm
one
just
who's
used
not
to the
changed.
original one.
Costume.
Oh, the original one from the 70s? Yeah, that guy died.
Yeah.
This is Frank Reckel, the guy who voiced Fred in the show.
Big house, big candy.
Marketing
Are they dressing up as the Insane Clown Posse?
We're okay
Yeah,
with that.
insane movie. They should get David S. Pumpkins to do a cameo for this.
That'll be awesome. I would hate it at the time.
And they would say,
release, 'cause I'd be
no!
like,
I would not be now.
Slytherin. Let's go get your candy back.
You
That's the Reeky house.
get the joke?
Go.
Because
Because
Uh,
whole politics
I
are
get
bad,
it,
so she's a
but-
villain.
Okay.
yeah, that's it.
Haunted house this one time.
Shaggy
I
must
got
be
it, but I could
Republican.
not like display it into words.
Right.
Yeah, Shaggy must be Republican.
And I like how they just never explain what Fred's costume is. He's just generic knight.
Generic knight, yeah. And there's the haunted house and David S. Pumpkins. David S. Pumpkins like come out and jump scare them. He's gonna sing a song.
He's gonna jump out right there.
He's gonna make them pee their pants. You know, if that's a guy in a mask, that's pretty impressive. That he's able to do all the gymnastics and stuff. You know, he's like jumping from the ceiling. He's like clinging to walls. That's a good. That guy's in like physical health and shape. Oh, you can see the string right there. Okay.
Uh-oh.
What? Whoa.
We're in.
And they never explain how Velma,
How many
Fred, and
scary
Daphne
monsters
met.
could there be?
They just exist.
Actually, you know, the thing is, I understand how Fred and Daphne would meet, but Velma's like the weird one.
Yeah. Maybe Daphne and Velma grew up together, you know. But hey,
whoa.
you like this reference?
Yeah, this is pretty neat.
It's pretty neat.
Well, like they're recreating the entire intro. Except for that, that's new.
Except for that. No, that's not new. That was in it. You want to see where Fred was in love with his van?
To you all, the question of questions.
So that's Zac
What's
Efron
next
doing the voice for
from
Fred.
Mystery Inc. Needs a whole new everything, and I'm never gonna get that smell out.
I told you I needed a walk.
To turn mystery.
Honestly, I do. Hearing it more, I think these voices are all right. Actually,
Yeah, it's like the Mario movie. You know,
We're
they're
ready to
off,
take on
but
bigger
you know, you get
creatures,
used to
scare
it.
your villains and creep your mysteries.
Yeah.
It takes money.
But so many people hate on this movie. because
Velma's the only.
Velma's spot on. Scooby's good.
Okay.
Well, it's like the show, you know. There's so many celebrity cameos in the actual show, you know.
yeah. There's like a ton of episodes about celebrity cameos, but I just find it really funny that he just comes out of nowhere.
Yeah, he comes out of
and
nowhere.
He's the only character.
Well, because they're trying to pitch a show.
I feel like they tried to get a bigger actor, but
Yeah, they tried to get
they
Gordon
couldn't,
Ramsay,
so-
but he wouldn't do it.
The muscle,
Oh, I would love Gordon Ramsay in the Scooby universe. Canon.
And
We are our best.
Simon Cowell's too busy producing the Betty Boop movie that'll never come out.
literally anything. You can't count.
Oh, is that like the Popeye movie that'll never come out?
Yeah, he announced it around 2020, but it never came out. It's got silently canceled, I'm pretty
We
sure.
don't need this, Scoob.
He's like, we need to make a Betty Boop movie.
We know when we're not wanted.
Does Betty Boop have enough of a plot to really? make a
Yes, it
movie
has
out of?
plenty of plot.
Okay.
No fries for you.
No fuss with you.
I still find it hilarious that he's even in this. Like, it's like,
Yeah, but you know, it makes
what a
sense.
strange celebrity to like.
So you get that reference that that's the guy who did the account designs for Scooby-Doo in the game. He's a Japanese animator.
Wait.
The name.
Takamoto?
Yeah, Takamoto.
Oh, that's cool.
So technically, Scooby-Doo is an anime because it's made by a Japanese immigrant.
That's pretty cool.
But yeah, for some reason, Dick Dastardly just hangs out in the bowling alley.
There it is.
Don't ask why. So it's like, what's going on? Bowling pins coming to life? Is this the
Oh no!
is this the
G-Force.
Transformers movie?
It's G-Force.
No, it's Transformers. You know the Transformers movie with all the killer Transformer robots.
Yeah, but like G-Force had the random appliances getting.
Yeah, but it looked more like appliances, while Transformers, it looked like appliances that turned into robots. Oh yeah, I forgot about the
Is that a
Bob Hair
haircut?
woman.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Bob Hair woman.
Yeah,
I
she's
gotta
like
remember her
a
next
popular
time.
cattle. There's a lot of fan art for her. Oh yeah, that's the reason why I made you watch this film. But yeah, she got a lot of fan art for like a background cow.
And please don't say human. Oh no, we're at a calamari.
How did he know that he's Al Calamari? You know? Because he didn't look in the back, did he? Wait, is Ikea?
Where are we?
Dude,
Shut up.
on.
What?
Do you realize where we are?
That joke.
Look around, man. The clean, modern aesthetic, the
Get ready
cool
for it.
blue color palette. We're in the
Ikea.
Falcon Fury. Did you say IKEA?
Did you say Ikea?
Falcon Fury. Just like you.
It's a good joke. So yeah, Dee Dee Skies is one of the Josie and the Pussycats, if you didn't
It's this
know.
guy named Dick,
Oh,
super
so
villain. He's
huh,
trying to
okay.
She just looks like
Where's all the
a
other
generic Fortnite cattle in this film,
We're
but
important
yeah.
enough to-
Yeah, she really does.
Wanted.
Now, the Blue Falcon doesn't act like himself in this film, but the thing is, it's not the Blue Falcon, it's someone else in the costume. I'm not gonna spoil it too much, but it's not the actual Blue Falcon. He's like Quark in this film, you know, like actually playing Quark.
Okay, yeah.
I'm doing the memes. He's on a floss, I'm pretty sure. Oh, dabs? There you go.
He's not gonna floss. Flossing wasn't invented when this came out.
Where are my balloons, Dee Dee?
Well, he has the F.
Oh wait, was this?
To cue the balloons. Keith, what is the
Well,
deal?
Fortnite was out when this came out. This is 2020.
You've got one job, pal.
2019.
Fortnite was a
Yeah,
thing in
you're right.
2017.
I think you mean this ain't your daddy's Blue Falcon.
Yeah, see, he's his son, Blue Falcon's son.
So why is Dick Dastardly in the movie? I'm just curious.
Because they were setting up an MCU, but with Warner Bros. Hanna-Barbera counts. So they have, you know, Scooby-Doo, they got Blue Falcon, you got the Josie and the
So can we
Pussycats
get a
counter.
sequel to the Dan Aykroyd Yogi Bear movie?
No. Then they got Captain Caveman later on,
He's got one skull.
and you got Dick
Our mission
Dastardly.
is to make sure
So
he
yeah,
doesn't
they're trying to set up a
too.
big giant MCU thing with Hanna-Barbera counts, but it never worked
no
out.
idea.
If this was a big success, the next one coming up was the Jetsons. The Jetsons was gonna get one of these.
Oh, I wouldn't mind a Jetsons movie.
Yeah, in a style.
I like the first one.
What is going on?
This is Ikea.
You just want him to say that every scene, dude.
No, every time when he says something like, what is that? I'm gonna say, is that Ikea?
Of course, but that would make
Yeah, I feel like this would have benefited a lot from, like, just being a Scooby-Doo movie, but with references, instead of trying to be, like, 4 different types of movies. In all seriousness, I don't give a crap about the Blue Falcon. Like, I
I
don't
like
even know
the
who
Blue
he
Falcon. You never seen? Okay, Blue Falcon was in Dexter's Lab. Didn't you like that episode? You ever seen that episode, Dexter's Lab?
is. No, I've never seen it.
It was a really good episode. It actually won an award. But yeah, the issue of Scoob is that there's no giant mystery, and that's the thing with Scooby-Doo. It has to be a mystery where they uncover who's the bad guy, and you don't get that in this film. There was no like mystery to figure out who's the bad guy. We already know Dick Dastardly is the bad guy that they have to stop. You know?
Yeah. Maybe Dick Dastardly is a mask, and they take it off.
No, it's not. They should have done it.
George Jetson.
I know they should have done a mystery where like the main bad guy is like George Jetson or something like that. Look, Bob Hope goes.
Yeah, and then,
Bob Hope goes back.
And that's
Yeah, what if the Bob Hope
the
Girl is the
teaser
main villain?
for the next movie.
She's the main villain of the whole entire universe. But yeah, can you see why there's a lot of fan art for her now?
I don't know, they seem pretty bummed out. I guess their
Yeah.
friends dumped them in a cold-hearted
Like,
way.
there's literally like
And then this
maybe
big
100
Does she even have a name?
120 No, she does have a name. She has a lot of lines for a background counter.
friends are must be carrying a box.
Oh, exactly like what's in the box.
Guys, this thing is
Yeah, I like how she
It's fully attached.
she kept one to try and, I don't know, sell it or something.
I'd like to
Yeah,
take
she
it
probably
back.
would. She has that sassy personality. No, that's not Ikea. That's Ikea. That's Ikea.
Oh my god. Okay, finally.
Yeah, they zoom into the hair. It's like a tiny little Ikea mall.
It's like Horton Hears a Who.
Trace amounts of money.
Velma hears an IKEA.
We are here and we got great deals
A mix of art
on
and
shitty furniture that no one wants. Fun fact, do you know why his name's Dastardly? It's supposed to like a, you know, an adult joke, a reference to how it's bastard. So it's like, you know, Dick Bastard, that's his name.
dog skull.
But they call him Dick Dastardly to be
He
kid
also
friendly.
stole the-
It's like, you know, Rocky and Bullwinkle. Bullwinkle is supposed to be bullshit, but it's a kid friendly version of bullshit.
Yeah, I remember that. That is the joke I remember not liking, and I still don't.
Why? It's a
so
good joke.
stupid. Doesn't it like?
It's a good joke because people don't pay for Netflix.
And he's been accused of stealing Netflix. Okay.
I know, it's like someone
Don't
said.
you get it?
It's like if, you know, a movie said that, oh, I use uTorrent or, you know, an emulator to play Switch games, you know? People do that, and it's a nice little reference to people doing that.
If they said that in like a video game movie, I think I'd find it funny. But I mean, well, okay, I guess.
Yeah,
Scooby-Doo might
what if
be
in
on
the
Netflix.
Mario movie, Luigi says, oh, I emulate Switch games on my PC, and then Mario says, oh, you bastard, and he says, beat him up. You're supposed to pay for that.
That's when Luigi gets his mustache ripped off. Oh, is he dead? Is Muttley dead?
Yeah, Muttley's dead in this, you know?
No.
Oh, because he didn't watch it. He's not dead, but he's dead. He's in hell, and you have to go to hell to get him. I don't want to ruin too much of the plot, but yeah, Muttley's in hell, and he's trying to get to hell to find him.
Oh, cool. It's Robotonomy.
Yeah, brutalizing robots for no apparent reason. Because he can, because you can get away with that in a G-rated film.
Yes, I love these guys.
I love these guys. He eats all my food, and then they leave.
Take that, Simon Cowell.
That's so freaking weird how he's like an integral part of the plot.
I know. Simon Cowell.
Or just something that they reference a lot.
Well, I mean, if you paid good money for Simon Cowell, you gotta reference him for the entire film.
If I take Dad's
Okay, I love that little joke in the background. There's a post-it note on a
What?
computer that says,
What's it?
feed Scoob.
Then in the Paritas? Who's Paritas?
Yeah.
She forgot to feed Scoob. You don't think Scooby-Doo would just tell her that he needs food?
I have no idea. Guys, this is our
Or Scooby just eat it himself.
Yeah, because he can talk, he's sentient. He can also get it himself, but nah, she has to have a post-it note on the computer saying, feed Scoob. You know how to do that. If she doesn't feed Scoob, Scoob eats her.
I'm looking around for references. I'm really curious how many I could spot.
Well, that soak is a reference to an episode from Scooby-Doo. Funland. Remember Funland from Scooby-Doo? With
It's an early episode, right?
Yeah. And then he gets the crocodile guy in the circus. Is he a crocodile or gorilla?
I'm on my 4th or 5th thought.
I think the gorilla was the Hollywood one, so no. It's not Funland for that one. Look, hex skulls. Then you also have the Quality Dog guy. I forgot his name.
Saw the Hex Scrolls photo.
Yeah, Kung Fu.
Oh, Laugh Olympics!
Yeah, Laugh Olympics,
Whoa, I
Space
remember
Dolls.
Hong Kong Phooey, that's the name.
Yeah, Hong Kong Fu, that's it.
Oh, there's the Shark Band!
Yep.
There's like a ton of references in this one area.
Yep. Oh no, he's got a gun. There's so many memes
any
about
excuse
this.
Possible to say that as
Yeah, say dick over and over again.
yeah, I've seen them. But yeah, they needed any excuse possible to say it multiple times.
Like what? Like drop some F-bombs. Hey man, whoa.
And then Scoop says, "You are a dick."
Falcon bombs.
And did you hear that joke with Shaggy?
12 trillion volts, brother. You want to throw it?
Do I ever?
Shaggy
Yeah,
says,
I got
"What
that
about
joke.
some F-bombs?" And then he says, "Excuse me? I mean Falcon bombs."
Is it gonna bounce off?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Okay. Of course, you have to do that joke. Wait, is that Ikea?
Oh, is Dynamite gonna become a bad guy?
No.
He's gonna side with Dick Dastardly.
No.
And it's the dog I need.
Harsh.
The way you're saying that makes me think that he is.
No, he's not.
He's gonna be like, "Oh, you've never treated me well," and then
That dog a hero suit.
No.
Shouldn't we be focused
The dog just gives up at one point.
Or why Scooby is
I'm not joking, that's
okay.
it. The dog
You
gives
just-
up. He leaves.
well, I just love how every time you're like, "No, no,
No! No, the bobtail woman from the bowling alley is the villain. She comes out of nowhere.
no." She becomes the hero.
No, she becomes a villain because she hates this movie. She wants it to end. But no. Dynamite gives up. He's like, "You know what? Screw you. You're not Wolf anymore. I'm giving up. We're done. We're not helping Scooby-Doo." Oh, just like Johnny Test. Oh, symbolic. It's symbolic. He has to get rid of it in order to be a hero. I'll never take
This
it
is
off.
Cars 2, where it's like, "Oh, I'll just work around the dents."
Yeah, it's like that. I can't get over the dents. It means something to me. Everything is a memory. Well, you can put the call back on.
I knew they were gonna make that joke.
What?
They made a dick joke.
What do you
Oh, I guess you can't put the call back on because he's got the new call on.
Looks great.
I told you never to get it off. Now I have to kill you.
Resistance bands, a copy of my dad's autobiography, No Falcon Around, and a lighthearted follow-up, Just Falcon Around.
That's good. I like that.
Yeah, fucking around. You know, it doesn't make any sense why he wouldn't be a good hero because he's got, the muscles, he got the tone, so he had to do something. He had to be disciplined in order to get that kind of stuff.
better than bowling, huh?
So he has to be
He's
good
just
at it.
dumb.
How is he dumb? It's stupid because you have to go through all the workouts, the training in order to get that physically fit. So he had to be doing something to be disciplined enough to become a hero. So who's your favorite character in this? And why is it the bobtail one from the bowling alley? Wait, how fast are you going, Fred? Are you going like 80 miles an
Why
hour?
are we fighting?
Those are some weird photos. Why are you keeping them? What if all the pictures are just of Simon Cowell on her phone? Like she just has only pictures of Simon Cowell. I mean, that makes sense. Yeah, here it is. How fast are you going? Going like 80 miles an hour. That's illegal. But yeah, this woman also has a lot of fan art.
You're over 80 miles an hour.
That's
illegal.
So I know exactly what to say.
But yeah, can you tell why this character got a lot of fan art? Can you tell why the internet loves this counter? Here's the thing, Daphne is Hartle.
Do you kids have any idea how fast you were going?
I like that joke, because look how fast that car in the background was going. I love that joke, it's very subtle. But yeah, I think Daphne looks more attractive in this than...
Step out of the vehicle.
She has like a cute old look.
No, in a
Have you caught on yet?
like a rat and a mouse.
I'm gonna pause.
What, she's a villain?
Well, she says, "Oh, Dick Dastardly, he must be a handsome guy," and then everyone's like, "No, he's ugly. He's ugly."
Okay.
And she's like, "No, he has to be handsome." Can you
Oh,
guess?
I thought they were talking about Shaggy.
Can you guess
Okay.
what she is?
She's Dick Dastardly in disguise.
Impossible. Yeah, she's pretty sus.
How dare you!
That's where the white hips
There you go.
come from.
Dick Dastardly!
I have so many mixed feelings.
How did you find us?
Oh yeah, because they picked up the body. That makes sense. But yeah, do you like how Dick Dastardly pretended to be a woman and the internet fell in love with her? I mean, it's like, Bowsette. There's a lot of funny memes of it too, like when you have an anime profile pic and you get banned off of Twitter. Shaggy, I think maybe you're the problem.
What? Just because he?
Yeah, Scooby
Okay, I
is
don't
just doing what he's doing, and then Shaggy's like, "Oh, you think you're better than me?" Like,
Oh, you took off the collar because you couldn't put on your suit.
yeah, that's
without
the only
collar.
reason why I took it off, and then Shaggy's like, "No, it's symbolic."
Yeah, Shaggy wouldn't be upset if that didn't happen.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a reference to the intro where Daphne falls back in the jail. You know? Did you notice?
Yeah.
Oh, you're welcome.
You're just copying a feel. That's why you did that. So so far, who's your favorite character in Scooby-Doo, the film, Scoob film?
The Bob Harris.
Bob Harcourt? Okay. But no, seriously, who's
No, I
your
like
favorite?
Dick Dastardly.
Dick Dastardly? You think he's cool?
Yeah,
Like when he
he's
says
cool.
dick
I
over
like
and over
him.
again?
Yeah, that's my favorite part. I mean, it's
I
weird
think
how he's in this, but he's cool.
I think my favorite main character is Daphne in this. Second would be Fred.
Messick Mountain?
We can't let him.
Fred has good jokes.
We have to.
The sing Oreo oh. You know, the famous walking thing, march.
Yeah.
They did in Wreck-It Ralph with actual Oreo cookies.
Yeah. So yeah, and they said Oreo. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a
Stay out of my search history.
the gates to the underworld.
That's a weird, creepy looking picture of a dog.
That's the serious face.
Did you see a dog?
After that face.
His eyes look like hyper realistic, but the rest of the body was cartoony. Yeah, I forgot to tell you this. The last 20 minutes of this film, it's Shaggy in hell
Someone had to say it.
Look over there.
fighting demons.
Demons.
The demons.
I opened a portal, a back door to the underworld.
Okay. Well, I just find it really funny and stupid that he's like that he's
As I was about to
What?
that he's not just
You know, racer.
taking the risk.
Someone just races.
yeah, he's not just a racer, but he's actually like an ultimate supervillain. I just find it funny.
Yeah, just stupid.
I pleaded with him not to,
It's better when he just a racer who cheats.
but no.
Also, that is so. I do like this joke though. That is so something that Dick Dastardly.
Yeah,
would
it would
do.
just force Miley to go in.
It's the Freddy boy.
Oh no, he's gonna get raped.
Right.
Is that a Flintstones reference? Is that Ikea?
Just say is that blank? Is that blank? It just asks like 400 things.
Anyway, this is where they find Captain Caveman. It's weird they put freaking Captain Caveman and Blue Falcon in this, and not other well-known characters like Space Ghost. People know what Space Ghost is.
You don't get it.
Or Johnny Quest. They reference Johnny Quest. It's the name of the PC that Velma uses.
Oh, okay.
I thought you
Oh, they have to do a breakup scene now? Okay.
My car.
So, how many stars are you gonna give this? How many stars can you think of right now?
choose.
You choose!
Could
Superman.
be going like he's what Dick Dastardly wants. Wouldn't it be better if he stayed on the ship?
Yeah, it would be, but Blue Falcon thinks he's a superhero because, you know, he has superpowers because that's what Dick Dastardly thinks, says he has.
You know what? Simon Cowell is always right.
Simon Cowell's always... keep bringing it back. Yeah, we gotta keep mentioning Simon Cowell in this film. He paid for the money. And goddamn, we gotta
Yeah.
keep bringing it back.
Is he gonna sniff up like some food?
Have fun.
No, he's gonna sniff up some poop.
Oh, he has eyes. Oh, weird.
Yeah, he has eyes in the cartoon too.
Oh, I thought his eyes were.
No.
Oh no, I'm thinking about the characters from Wacky Races.
Yeah,
the
Wacky
caveman
Races, those
characters.
guys. No, this is Captain Caveman. Captain Caveman's the most out character in this film. Like, he doesn't talk like that.
His voice is so strange. Oh, it's a cool.
Yeah, he just pooped. Yeah, when you see some poop, rub it in like lotion. But yeah, he's supposed to have like a a speech impediment. He's supposed to like Duke, that kind of thing. It's the Captain Caveman. That's what he says. He talks like someone with Down syndrome, pretty much. That's Captain Caveman.
He should put on the collar and become the new Scooby-Doo.
I will never leave.
What, Shaggy?
No matter what.
Yeah.
No, I'm the new Scooby-Doo. Bark. Bark. Then he takes off all his clothes and walks around like a dog. No, it's Dick Dastardly.
Wait, how'd you get here? We're Daphne and Belle.
Oh, I just spoiled it, didn't I? See?
Jeez, that thing is cool.
See? That little hint.
It's really obvious.
Yeah,
really obvious.
That's really obvious. That's Dick Dastardly.
He's with his new hero friends.
But yeah, I just spoiled it for you really early on.
We can't let that happen.
But what was Velma and Daphne?
Take me to Scooby-Doo.
And why are you smiling like an evil person?
If you would give us a hand count.
See, it's like the Infinity Gems, but skulls.
The only way to take the slag hobo.
That hand was not from Captain Caveman. I mean, he had a hammer on his club,
It's
but
not?
it didn't. He had a hammer on his club, but it did not look like that.
It's a pejoratory thing.
It's a weird-looking hammer. It had like a face on it.
Why aren't the cavemen freaked out by this future technology?
Good question.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe this is just me, but like, yeah,
Oh, no,
his
he's naked.
voice and character is so. His voice and character is so freaking weird in this.
Yeah, because in the actual
off.
cartoon, it sounds like a guy with Down syndrome. It's like, Captain Caveman! That's his voice. It's like a guy with Down syndrome kind of voice. Maybe you can ask for it. Oh, how was it Dick Dastardly? I thought it was Fred. Oh no, it's Metal Knight's spaceship.
Why is he the only one that's still tied up?
Shaggy's the problem in this entire film. He yelled at Scooby-Doo for no apparent reason and blew up the jet by falling for the dumbest little Fred disguise on the planet.
Obviously, I'm gonna quadruple finger point at you.
That's just a wave, dipstick.
You know what? That is something Fred would do.
He's the one that started it. Toxic masculinity.
Toxic masculinity. Okay. Just wasted your
Didn't
money on
buy
the
that.
apple and didn't finish the apple. Now I'm pissed off.
She didn't buy it. She just said, "Can I have it?" And then like,
Oh,
you let her.
okay. Is that Ikea?
Yeah, it's all IKEA. This entire movie is IKEA.
And I got
Oh, I can't wait for
friends on
Shaggy
the
to go to
other
the Netherrealm.
side. Yeah, the last 20 minutes of Shaggy fighting demons in the underworld.
Yeah. He's got a shotgun.
That's exactly the kind of film you see when you look at the movie poster for Scoob. Like, yeah, I'm gonna see Shaggy fight demons in the underworld. I like Constantine, my favorite DC film. Okay. Well, what does this have to do with Scooby-Doo? Why is Scooby-Doo the chosen one? They never explained. They never explained why
Because he's a
Scooby's
descendant.
descendant of what?
They said that he's a descendant of like Caesar's dog or something.
Okay.
When they were looking through the Dick Dastardly's room, they saw that.
Oh no, the love of his life is dead. And there was Muttley,
At long last.
and somehow he's still there, even though he needs food and water.
He's been eating the gold.
He's been eating gold,
Oh.
plenty of water and gold.
Oh my gosh, are they? No, they're gonna have him be sleeping or something.
Yes. No, it's a joke.
Yeah, they're not gonna have it. They're not gonna have a dog death in this movie.
Yeah, no, Muttley's doing a joke. See, he's pretending to be dead.
You cantankerous
Punch them, beat your dog.
Oh, I thought I was just gonna do the exact same.
No, he's gonna do the
animation move.
Captain America thing, see? It's Captain America. See? It's like the MCU. It's like the MCU. The thing. Again, what was the mystery? Are they gonna uncover a, you know, a mystery man? Is Dick Dastardly actually Dick Dastardly? Or is he a secret man in disguise? Who knows?
Scooby?
I'm so weak.
Oh, wasn't that a funny moment? Now they're on freaking die.
Hey!
I'm calling my dad to pick me up
Yes,
and take me home.
Right? He's the hero. I'm not. I can
Well, in their own unique way.
Okay, now let's talk about Fortnite.
to be scared and even to lose
Let's talk about Fortnite, let's talk about dabbing, let's talk about modern politics.
Remember at the bowling alley when you transformed into that
Do you know Ikea? But yeah, Shaggy goes to hell.
It's my turn.
Yeah, Shaggy dies. He never comes back.
No!
I apologize for spoiling that, but yeah. See, there he is. he's in the cartoon dimension.
You're the best friend.
Trapped in the netherworld, dude.
Oh no, the zombie pigs are coming after me. I have to run. And yeah, that's it. Shaggy's dead. He's in hell. But yeah, everyone gets what they want in the end. Dick Dastardly got his money, and he's got his Muttley. And Scooby-Doo, he loses Shaggy. That's happy ending. Wait a second, this is Ikea.
The netherworld looks just like Ikea.
That's what Shaggy says. It's like, wow, Scooby, you missed it. The netherworld looks like Ikea.
Yeah, he comes back and goes, man, that place looks just like Ikea.
No. What happens in the end is Simon Cowell becomes the new Shaggy.
His friendship will live on.
So Simon Cowell becomes Shaggy.
Oh, I love that.
And he says, hey, Scooby, want a Scooby snack? And Scooby's like, wow, Simon Cowell, you're better than Shaggy ever was. But yeah, here he is. He's coming from hell. Somehow.
But I've seen that picture before.
I'm back.
I've seen like just that image of like
I'm
him
back from
standing
Ikea.
outside of like.
What was it like in Ikea, Shaggy?
Quite a scare.
And he got that? He could have gave him that the whole time, but decided to do it now. Oh, Simon Cowell!
Simon Cowell?
Simon Cowell was Dick Dastardly the whole time.
That is a solid impersonation. This makes
Did you like that?
How
Did
could
you like the
try to
ending?
catch the world's greatest
Simon Cowell the whole time.
Build a giant airship.
Wait, did you like to see the sloth face that Simon Cowell did?
No one ever goes for the double unlock.
I'm gonna rewind that.
Wait, what? What happened?
Simon Cowell did like a freaking Sid the Sloth face,
Wow.
and then had to
This makes no
pause.
sense. How could he have time to judge the world's greatest
Okay, yeah,
talent
I want to see where this Sid the Sloth face.
There he is. You like
That's a
that?
good face.
It's like
Also, it
the
makes it
Ice
look
Age
like her
baby.
arms are
Ice Age
insanely
baby.
long.
It's the Ice Age baby face.
Yeah, whenever he gets slapped across the face. Oh my god!
Simon Cowell, no. Maybe he was Simon Cowell the whole time.
Congratulations, you two. You just saved the world.
What if Dick Dastardly was Simon Cowell since the beginning of the film? Wait, is that Ikea? Yeah, he's now a DJ player. It's like Fortnite. Yeah, they can't end the movie without a dance party. Yeah, see the Q? It's Johnny Quest.
Johnny Quest logo.
Yeah, the Johnny
The
Quest.
Q. The Johnny Quest Q.
Yep. And that's it. The sequel never came out. This universe ended now.
Yeah.
So
Honestly, and here's the thing.
what?
Honestly, I think if this really, so okay, this didn't get a theatrical release, right?
No, it wasn't theaters. Yeah.
Because this was 2020, right?
Yeah, it was 2020, but it came in theaters and it came to direct to streaming.
Really? I thought it was only HBO Max.
It was HBO Max and it was on in cinemas.
Well, I think it did a lot worse in theaters because of the time it came out.
Yeah, it was in
honestly, I
cinemas
think
in
if
like
this was,
Canada and Europe, but not in America. At least not until
Yeah.
on.
I think if this released in theaters.
Oh, Adam Ant. There's Adam Ant right there, and those.
Oh, and the. Okay, wow. Okay, here's. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
everyone's
well,
here now. This is
here
what
we have
everyone
all
was.
the references.
Miguel Aguilera.
Here's everybody.
Jabberjaws, Adam Ant. Adam Ant looks real in this. They really changed him up.
Oh,
Johnny
Quest.
Quest. Yeah. See, all the references. You got Superman in the background for some reason. Actually, that's Blue Falcon.
I feel like that's another character.
That's
yeah.
Blue Falcon's robot. Those are Fortnite DJs. Muttley again.
There's Muttley. Oh, and there's the classic vehicle.
The classic vehicle, yeah. Get me out of jail. I guess this little animation is like the closest thing we get to a sequel. Well, those Will Forte.
But yeah, it's one of those things where it's like I feel like if this released added like 2019, for example, I feel like it would have done a lot better, and we probably could have seen a sequel.
I think this film would have done a lot better if it came out after the Super Mario film, because I think people thought this was bad because, again, yeah, as a movie, this film it's trash, it's garbage as a movie. But because it has all these Scooby-Doo references and it feels faithful to the cartoon, oh, Simon Cowell, there he is.
Yeah, that's my favorite part of Scooby-Doo.
My favorite lineup
is Simon Cowell.
My favorite.
Why is he part of the
Yeah, he's part of the lineup.
He's like one of the main characters.
Well, so too the blonde hair cop. The blonde hair cop is there too. But where's the bob-haired bowling alley woman? Why is she not here?
Yeah, where's her?
She talks to the film.
She's inside the haunted house.
I guess. But yeah, this film is bad, but if it came out after the Mario Bros. Film and, around the same time as, Five Nights at Freddy's, people would have loved this film and say, like, yeah, this is faithful to the cartoon, so I love it because it has Scooby-Doo in it and it references the cartoon. But at the same time, here's the thing. A lot of people don't know these references and they don't know Hanna-Barbera too well. Because you have to be someone who grew up at the time of Hanna-Barbera, and that's like, the 60s and 70s and maybe the 80s.
Yeah,
so
and I
you have to
some
be
of the
someone who's like,
references
you have to be someone in the mid-50s to like early 70s in order to enjoy this cartoon.
Actually, here's my question though. Where the flipping heck is Huckleberry Hound? I mean, come on. They could have easily brought in a joke.
Maybe he's later
point,
on in this, who knows. Because they had Adam Ant in this, and he's not very popular.
Late title card.
Come on, show me Adam Ant. No, just
I
in the
thought
credits.
that was gonna be a post-credit scene.
Maybe. No, that's it.
Oh my gosh, so many freaking.
That's it.
But yeah,
they had no Huckleberry Hound. That's kind of stupid.
I think my big thing with this is, okay, I said in the review that if the comedy and the characters in
good
Super Mario Bros.
In it.
I feel like here's the thing. I'd probably say 75% of the jokes here, but the other 25% are really annoying.
Is this Ikea?
I like the characters. I'll give it that.
Did you say
I actually
Ikea?
got really used to them. It is Ikea.
Okay.
I really like the characters. I honestly I wish that it wasn't trying to be like an MCU situation, but I do really like Dick Dastardly because I'm a really big fan of Wacky Races.
Yeah, same.
So it's one of those things where it's like.
But I'm here to judge
time,
as a movie, I'm here to judge it for a movie. My biggest gripe is that there's no mystery at the end. Like, that's the whole gimmick of Scooby-Doo. You have to have a mystery somewhere.
Yeah, they tried to do it with Simon Cowell. That would have been. I would have actually found it really funny if Simon Cowell was.
Yeah, if it was Simon Cowell. Like, yeah, you see, this was all about a movie. I want to do an MCU with Hanna-Barbera. It would be self-aware like that. I just want to make a movie with you guys in it.
But like, yeah, because I was thinking about it. I'm comparing it like. So what if it was called the Super Mario Bros. Movie and it showed all the characters on the cover and everything and all that, but then turns out Ganon's the villain. And you have to team up with Kirby. It's like, that's cool in a way, but I mean, I don't know. I feel like if they were to make like 3 separate movies, then I'd be more open to it because I wouldn't mind like I wouldn't mind.
Yeah,
just kind
basically
of a
what you just
classic,
said is a Smash Bros. Movie. Like, instead of getting a Mario Bros. Film, we got a Smash Bros. Film.
Yeah, which sounds neat, but I'd like to have all of the other films first, then a Smash Bros. Movie.
Yeah.
Which wasn't that what people didn't like about Justice League? Is that they were throwing like 5 new characters?
Yeah,
in?
they did. They thrown in Cyborg, Aquaman before you had a movie, Flash.
Yeah, when it's like the Avengers did it right because they had each individual movie.
Yeah, they set him up and then they put him in. Well, I mean, you didn't get too much screen time with Black Widow and Hawkeye before, because Hawkeye was from Thor 1,
Oh,
I
yeah.
think, and Black Widow was from Iron Man 2, and that's it.
Yeah, I think Hawkeye literally was just a post-credit sequence.
No, he wasn't.
I don't think he was in any.
No, he was in...
Which movie?
He was in Thor 1. He was like one of the guys who finds Thor's hammer before Thor got it, you know?
Oh, okay.
I know, it's
And
very
then
early
Black
on. He didn't have a
Widow-
costume or anything like that, and he didn't have a bow. He was just a guy.
And then Black Widow was in Iron Man 2, except she had a different... Wasn't she blonde in Iron Man 2?
No, she wasn't blonde. She had red hair. But she was just a lot
Jeez,
more sexy in Iron Man 2.
What do you mean? Well, wait, what happened between those movies?
I know. It's because Disney bought them in 2012, and they toned down her sex appeal.
Huh, okay.
So before Avengers, she was sexy, but then Disney got a hold of them and they started making it less sexy. I can show you a GIF to show you what Iron Man 2. Let me find it.
So in terms of Scoob, I'd
just give it a 3.
I'm leaning between a 2.5 and a 3, but just to be nice, I'll give it a 3.
Because that's pretty much what you do in freaking Mario Bros. Like, you're way too nice to that film. I'll give it the same exact score I gave Scoob. I give it a 2. Like, both are just not very good films in general.
Yeah, mainly it's the jokes here is why I'm bordering between a 2.5 and a 3, because...
Did you say Ikea?
Like, yeah, I hate that joke so much. It's funny to make fun of, but it's such a stupid joke. Yeah, I'll give it a 3. Just to kind of be... Just to be nice to it, and to keep up with what I originally said. Because I think a lot of the jokes are funny. I mean, like I said, like 75%. There's just a few There's a few really bad stinkers. That's
Like
a good
what?
way to describe.
Like what's
The freaking IKEA joke. the
How is that a
Netflix joke I did not
stinker?
like at all.
That's a good joke.
we liked making fun of it, but it wasn't a good joke. There's just 2 or 3 that are like that stick in your mind is really bad, but the rest are fine.
So, yeah, I'll give it a 2. Like, again, it needs a mystery at the end of the film. It needs a better script. Maybe get voice actors who can actually... What?
I'm honestly okay with the not mystery at the end. I know that's the whole point of Scooby-Doo, but it doesn't bother me that much that there wasn't one.
What else they need? They need they need actors who can do the Scooby-Doo voices better. Like Velma's spot on, Scooby-Doo is spot on. Everyone else kind of sucked.
Shaggy is a weird mixture of the person trying to do the voice, but then stopping like halfway.
Yeah.
And then Fred just sounds like Zac Efron.
Yeah, it sounds like Zac Efron.
I don't even think he puts on a voice.
To be honest, I feel bad for Zac Efron, so I'm like, you know what? Just take the job. You need the money. No one's hiring you anymore.
Yeah, you
damaged your
gone out of
voice. Like, let me show you what I mean. You damaged your face. Do animation now. I'll send you what Zac Efron looks like now. It's
anyway, Ram.
What?
So I bought some movies recently, which I'll show off in a video. I bought Green Book, the Peanuts movie.
Green Book.
Falling Down.
Look at Discord.
Falling
Here
Down.
you go. That's Zac Efron now.
Oh wow, yeah, he looks kind of deformed.
Yeah, he looks like a 50-year-old, maybe 60-year-old man with lots of plastic surgery. That's him now.
Wow.
Out of 10, how much do we give
him? Like a 2.
How much do you give yourself then?
Like a 2.5.
So you think you're harder than Zac Efron now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
My multi-chin grabs all the ladies' attention. my fat neckbeard multi-chin grabs everybody's attention.